Hello everybody, welcome to Indigo Tarot Odyssey. I wasn't going to film anymore today, and then my beautiful cards arrived and I started getting messages right away about people asking a whole spectrum of questions. Everybody seems to have this one big question right now. Should I leave my job? Should I try this new area of in a career path? Should I take a break from whom I'm with to explore other options? Should I take a sabbatical? All kinds of things. Everybody has this big pressing question right now, and I thought these would be ideal for some of our answers. They're the Angel Tarot cards by Radley and Valentine, and I absolutely love them. The artwork is so beautiful. They resemble the fairy cards because it is the same author and artist. And I just had a bunch of people come on my Instantgo and they all had these pressing questions. And as I was looking through my new deck, I was getting all these aha moments. So I really wanted to do this for you guys. So it would give you either something bright and early to wake up to or something to think about before you went to bed. And I'm just going to have a two card spread here, choice. And you can actually just look at both two and then absorb the information from both if you wish, because it'll be just a lot of eclectic things. As I hear them, I'm just going to say them because I hear a lot of chatter and there's some unresolved things with quite a few of you, and they're very pertinent and they've been, you know, at the forefront of your question list. And I feel like if you were guided here to watch this, then you're going to get some of your answers. So here's the choices. We have the Magician, Archangel Raziel, and you're ready. You have the resources and ability to manifest them. Life is magical. And then choice 2 is the High Priestess, Archangel Haniel. Now listen to your intuition, have patience, consider carefully what you want before acting. Because remember, before I was saying in some of my videos, and I had to learn this myself, when we are still, when we slow down, when we are calm and reflective, that's when we're in our power. That's when we make the right decisions, the right choices, and our awareness is heightened. So I'm going to let you make your choice. And again, you can feel compelled to either the Archangel and or the visual, whatever you feel. And feel free definitely to watch both. I mean, it's only 2 cards. It's not like a lifetime, right? And I want to thank you guys again for, you know, all your support for the channel and your private reads coming on Instantgo all weekend. We had funny chats. We resolved a lot of issues. We came to a lot of answers. And I was especially blown away by, I don't like to heavily rely on time frames for people to say something to somebody else or to go someplace or do something. But I feel for whatever reason in March, time is just, it is really marking significant happenings. It really is. And as I'm choosing cards and getting ideas, it's happening in terms of days now. It's happening in weeks. And sometimes, you know, if I say a 5 and I think it's 5 weeks, it can actually be 5 days because what's happening is 5 just happens to be the magic number. But because of great insights, listening to your intuition and following the path you should, you're speeding up these processes. Whatever you're trying to manifest is coming in so quickly. That's why I think these 2 cards came out immediately for the choices. And I want to do a lesser card pick so there can be more information for both of them. So I'm going to start and we're going to see what messages are out there for, and whatever questions I feel like are being asked, I'm going to pick up as well. So we came with the Release card, and this is Archangel Azrael. So the end of a phase or situation, spiritual transformation, it's time to move on. So those of you that are questioning your jobs right now and you're saying, you know, I really don't feel that valued, I'm going in energetically, I'm trying to heal any kinds of wounds or rifts between other workers, and it's just not working because everybody is stuck in some kind of weird paycheck to paycheck mentality, like they have to be there to earn money. So there isn't joy that is being emanated from any person, place, or thing there. And you feel it when you get home. Any of you that can honestly answer, when you get home, you feel heavier, you feel drained, and you're not making headway. Because each day in any area of our life, if we're not making some kind of improvement and we're not getting joy and some feeling that's uplifting and a greater perspective from things, why bother? Why feel like we're getting on some kind of treadmill? And not only that, an exhaustive treadmill that not only doesn't burn calories, it just keeps us like on that gerbil wheel. We're just going round and round. And that sometimes happens in when we reach a stalemate with other people that we work with too. You hear them saying the same things every day. It does become a daily grind. So those of you who are asking, maybe I need to seek other employment and open that door of opportunities and change, because change is something that expands us and helps us to learn, right? And I do feel it's like an end of a phase for that. And some of you that are questioning your relationships right now, if you're not getting the communication back that you feel you deserve, if you don't feel like you're getting if you don't feel like you're being valued, honored, and cherished in the way you should, again, it doesn't have to be an absolute break. It can be a semi-permanent and or just temporary separation. So somebody can really think about how they're treating you and how much they value the relationship. And if they do want to share and communicate, right, because we need equality in that, and we need people to be treating people well, because now is a time for you is great inner strength. I'm feeling you're releasing harsh judgments of others and yourself. You have a lot of forgiveness and compassion with you right now, and part of that is also compassion for yourself and knowing that you're deserving and knowing that these beautiful relationships, employment that's worthy of you, because you really, I feel like you could thrive in almost any vocation that you put your mind to, but you just got comfortable and you felt like you had to earn a paycheck, things like that. Let's pull another card too, because I feel like you have a lot of interesting things coming your way as well. And with the Page of Fire, this is about outgoing, creative, confident, mischievous emotions and personality traits, which is really cool. You have news of an exciting new endeavor. Use your originality and your ingenuity. Again, you have opportunities that are coming in because you're opening that door of possibility. You're saying, listen, I am not a person who likes to remain stagnant. I need newness. I need freshness. And that's what spring's all about, right? Spring cleaning. We are also decluttering our minds right now. We're dropping old ways and just the same old. Why would we want to remain completely stagnant? Think when you sit in one place too long, what happens? Your muscles start to atrophy, they start to hurt, you get pain, you get cramps. So does your soul, so does all your chakras, your heart chakra, your third eye, all those things, they start to dim. It's almost like anything that you don't put to use, it starts to atrophy, right? And that's what can cause depression, is lack of change, lack of expansion. But not this. You realize, whoa, it's time to get creative. It's out there to be a force of change and goodness in the world. I feel like a lot of you are light workers, and you are people, you love tarot, you love inspirational quotes, you love positive affirmations, and you really just want to grow and hear these things because they have you chomping at the bit to get out there and live up to some of this potential, which sometimes just gets put on the back burner in winter. Real life can take over. It's cold, it's snowy, there's some harshness, there's all this stuff, but now you have a lot of ingenuity that's out there and ready to really go and blossom and bloom, and you're going to do that, and you're going to say, you know what, I am valuable, I am so worthy of these great relationships, these great jobs. I have no idea why I'm staying in this same place. And I also feel like a few of you are going to speak up to family members that have been taking advantage of you in any way, shape, or form, whether they're not pulling their weight during chores financially or otherwise. You're saying, listen, I let this slide a little bit, but now it's getting out of hand because now they feel entitled to these things, and you're awake to that, and you're going to voice it in a very non-judgmental, cool, calm way that lets people know that's not really how life is lived. Things, that burden of everything, finance and otherwise, and cleaning everything should not fall on one person's lap, that there has to be some equal distribution. It's another notion that's coming to, and you're going to be able to voice that with calm, cool clarity, and it's going to make you feel really good. I love that energy for you. So that's you guys, and those are your messages. I felt a real strong compulsion to come make this. I mean, I was happily just reading and going over some emails, and I was like, yeah, you know what, this is the time. And as I was reading these cards, I was receiving the messages. This is a very special deck, and I'll be using this quite a bit. It's quite amazing. So that's you guys. If you're new to the channel, welcome, and don't forget to press like and subscribe if you like the video, and welcome to my channel. I'm so happy you're here, and welcome all my oldies and goodies. You guys, hugs and cuddles too. You're just amazing, and you're propelling this channel like into the stratosphere, and your comments are so wonderful, and you're so cute. Like if you write sentence after sentence, you're like, I'm sorry I'm going on, but I love details. I love to see how you guys are thriving, how you're doing. Your comments make my day. I mean, I read them first thing in the morning and right before I go to bed, because you guys really are undergoing these beautiful changes and recognizing you for the beautiful, energetic beings that you are, and that it is time to come out of that cocoon, say who you are, stand in your power. And I'm hearing this message very clearly. You guys are stepping into what's known as elephant power. An elephant is something you don't mess with. You don't go up to an elephant and punch it in the trunk. You're slow slowly coming out of this quiet power where people are going to recognize it and they're like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Unless invited, I'm not messing with that energy. I'm not going to approach that negatively sideways or give that person any kind of guff for any reason, because you're going to have this super supreme quiet elephant energy where it just commands respect, quiet respect. And you're stepping into that and go, listen, obviously I let some things go on a little too long, but now is time to rectify the situation. You are really like a kabamo, you're coming into it. So if you need any more clarification on this, all my private read information is down below. A lot of fresh, strong energy coming in this spring that's remarkable. Everything's down there, my Instantgo. Thank you, my little Instantgo tribe. You guys are the best. I love seeing how you're doing and that things are working out well for you. It makes me so happy, really, really a lot. And if you'd like to support the channel and come hang out with us on my Patreon page, that's a great way to do that. And we have extra, things depending on your tiers. And it's a great tribe over there. And thank you, my Patreons. I just honor you guys, supporting me. It's amazing. And I cherish you. And also if you guys are into any spring gems and stuff like that, I have all my new amulets and everything out. I'm doing a crystal series pretty soon, and they're healing and Reiki powers, because I'm finding as I'm recognize certain ailments in me, and I'm using the right crystals, they're really helping. The vibrations are very healing and they're wonderful. So you can check that on my Etsy page too. So that's, you guys, amazing. Just step right into that. Have that, feel that elephant power of that quiet knowledge, ancient wisdom. And, sit back and remember, when we slow down, we're quiet and we're careful, that's when we're in our power, and that's when we get things done. We don't have to be loud and fast. It's actually the opposite, slow and solid. Okay, beautiful. So let's see what's going on for you guys over here. I love this for you. I'm actually going to switch these over so these don't have the glare and you can see yours in your light as well. So let's see what's going on for you guys. You have the Knight of Fire. This is my favorite card in this, just for the artwork. I love it. Passionate, adventurous, self-assured, and restless. So this is a sudden event that needs immediate attention. Time is of the essence. Think things through carefully. This is the offer group. I feel like you're getting offers, new job offers, promotion offers, that you need to just look into the documentation and all the fine lines. Okay, just read between the lines, know exactly what's what. If they want extra time, if you're going to be encumbered upon in some way, weekends or whatever, just know the finite details. That's just a warning shot. But I feel like there's good indicators of intuitively which direction you're going to know to go to. I feel like some of you are going to have offers to move in your business to another country. I feel like in the most cases that is a yes. These new fresh environments, you're going to thrive in. Your creativity is really going to take off. You get to become a different person in a different environment, right? And I always feel like a more self-assured. Again, the other group had that awesome quiet elephant energy. And again, these people, you're like tigers. You're just like crouching tiger, hidden dragon. You're waiting to pounce. You have these immense ideas and concepts that are just waiting to come out. And you're not fearful of them anymore, because you realize, who's going to judge me? People I don't know. And if they do, the people that are quickest to judge are the ones you should really disregard, because they're the ones that are fearful, and they're the ones that are judgmental, because they don't have the strength to bring out their originality. They're usually sheep. They're like the trolls on the internet that sit back and they're nameless and faceless and they poke fun, right? Those are the only people. Otherwise, the authentic people are going to cheer you on and be like, that is friggin' amazing. So you're going to come out. But again, it's going to be a sudden event. Somebody's going to be like, would you like to go to this country? Would you like this position? It's going to be part of that too. And also they're going to be love offers. Would you like to come to where I live, another part of the country, in another country? And it's very beautiful. So this is part of your energy too, in your messages, is the moon. Now, this is going to be run by Archangel Haniel, and there's definitely guidance with this angel is around this group quite often. You have important psychic insights right now. So events behind the scenes that are going on, release fears that hold you back. Once you release fears, worries, and concerns, guess what comes in? Insights, beautiful insights. Like when I'm at my most cheerful, fun, and lighthearted, I can get them. I can write a child's book in my head in 5 seconds when I'm like that. Like I woke up and I was laughing with the cat being ridiculous. And in my dreams, she was telling me her new name was Aloysius Kickaboo. And I just got I was like, that is a child's book right there. The dream made me go through this crazy thing. And she slapped me across her face with her paw. And she's like, Winter isn't my name anymore. And when I woke up and she was actually sleeping on my stomach, I was like, what in the actual hell is going on? Like, what reality am I even in? And she was like the Cheshire Cat in my dream, floating and then landing on my stomach, and like that type of thing. That's the moon energy. It's magic. It's psychic insights. Like, that was obviously a psychic insight to me, dreaming through her, saying, you know what, anything is possible. Write those books, get out that pen and paper, do those things. And look at this, right? Oh, I love this. And then you also have the star energy right now. Now, this message is very clear to me right now with Archangel Jophiel is happy times, make a positive, optimistic, long-term plan. You're on the right path. So this is your envisionment process, your vision board time. You're writing down your gratitude. Start your gratitude list right away, because what that does, that propels you into more happy thoughts, more grand schemes, things that work out. I mean, if you would have said to me, whatever, just a few months ago when I was working at a job where I was doing everyone's work because everybody pretty much just gave up and hated it, and I liked the people were there, so I was respectful of them and what they needed, so I just kept going and pushing and pushing. But when I finally said, you know, enough is enough, it's that insights where sometimes our guides and our life pushes us into that wall that says, listen, you're way undervalued here. You're exhausting yourself for no reason. And what happens is we'll get in environments like that and we won't recognize it because we're sure we can make it better and improve it. But guess what? Unless you are high enough in that corporation to make the actual change, and they're not going to give you that job due to fear that you'll be competition with them or whatever happens, that's when you need to leave. But you're stepping out, like you're realizing what doesn't suit you anymore, and you're happily stepping into the unknown, and the boldness is going to have beauty and magic in it and rewards for you as well. And you'll be on the right path. You'll feel it in every chakra. You'll have these energetic exchanges with nature, with people, with animals that just bring you up. They'll work like battery packs for you. So you have to follow that star energy. It's very, very amazing. And your last message for this is the Ten of Pentacles, a very happy family life, financial security, finding magic in the little things in life. Because you're starting this gratitude and you're starting to see the beauty in everything, little tiny animals, spring, flowers, all those things, it works as a stepping stone, a higher perspective, like on the wheel, and then you're up top, like looking down into the Grand Canyon. You're seeing all this spectacularness from this bird's eye view instead of that myopic, I'm on the ground, I can't see the forest through the trees, all that. It's a huge perspective shift. It's like a quantum leap for you, where all of a sudden you're realizing, Jesus, how am I not valuing my gorgeous family and friends the way I should? And, you know, gifting them little things, whether it's just your time, your, most importantly, listening to their hopes and dreams. When we slow down, we're in our power. We hear things, we see things, we connect better, right? Your family life is going to improve exponentially because of this. Slow down. Next time you're standing there and somebody wants to share something with you and you think your phone is more important or some email is more important, remember this. Remember the Ten of Pentacles. It says, how do people feel respected and loved? It's when we listen to them. It's when we really see them, right? And because of this, slowly all these little magic orbs just start dropping on you. They're like aha moment after aha moment, and that you just start to get really wise intuition, and you're pulled by it. It's actually propelling you and pulling you, and you have to do very little work because you've already, little baby steps, 2 things a day. I watched this great thing, like I said before, about this accountability coach, and it was about 3 things a day. You make your change. Some things, if they don't want to start with that, you can start with 2s. I just love 3s. Okay, you don't swear one day if that's your problem. You don't have too much sugar if that's an issue. If you're a little ADD and you're trying to multitask, promise yourself you will really, really focus on doing one thing at a time, because that's another thing that brings out the best in us too, is if we really focus, we're putting our effort and our direction into it, and that's where our results come out, right? But yeah, you're going to have a great improvement on this just by that little fairy on your shoulder going, really listen to your child, really listen to your sibling, really listen to this person. They're not only going to give you insights, they're going to have so much gratitude that you listened and you shared with them. So I hope you guys like these messages. I mean, it's like 9 o'clock at night where I live, and I was looking at these cards. All of a sudden, I just had like all these thoughts lining up and all these messages lining up. And I was like, hey, time to prep the table and start talking to my peeps. Because this deck is very magic. And it was like, I knew I couldn't just look at it and pack it away because it was already speaking. So those are your messages, and I hope you guys like them. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Don't forget to press like and subscribe if you like this video. And also the notification bell so you know when all the new videos come in. And also, if you want any private reads or expansion on this, you hit the little gray arrow. It brings you down to all my notifications. And like I said, private reads take precedence. I begin them and I finish them within 48 hours, 3 days at the absolute most, because I don't put them off. I don't start doing other things. They take precedence. The energy is hot, and the information comes in right away. And I feel like you're deserving of that in quick time. So you get those right away. And if it's even more urgent, you can go on Instantgo. And we can do a text thing right on there. You can check out what that is too. And yeah, pop into my Etsy store and see all my homemade jewels, because I'm going to be doing a series now with these crystal angels, because I love all the proponents and the properties and stones and how they heal and how to put them to good use and to heal chakras. So I'm really excited to do that stuff too. So love and light to you guys. I really hope you like this video. I was very excited to use these cards. Pretty much I was like a second grader. I couldn't wait. I'm like, the beauty. I mean, look at these. I'll be doing a review of them. They've been around for a while. I've just had so much going on that it's like I'm not trying to order. The water ones are beautiful, but I especially like the fire cards because there's a lot of use of dragons. Look at these. Yeah. This is the funniest notion too. As soon as these came in the mail, I said to myself, oh my gosh, I better order a second deck right now in case anything happens to the first deck. Like, I got protective of them. I just cracked them open. I was already ready to buy a second deck. And I mean, I really cherish these. The messages are strong. It's a very powerful deck. So love and light to you guys. And I'm going to upload this so you can get it.